All right, I'm looking at weekly Squardle number 109. If you're not familiar with Squardle, it's like Wordle on a grid where guys are going row and a column at the same time. This 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. I like to do store, punch, and daily usually as a 3-word start for Squardle, but somebody pointed out that on the weekly, it probably makes more sense to do store, daily, punch, because the reason I put daily third on the regular Squardle is because it puts the Y in the bottom right corner. But of course on this one, it's giving us a Y in the middle of the word, so it's not as helpful. It's more just good to check for the Y, and daily probably has better letters than punch, and maybe I decide not to do the third word, so I think I'm gonna go with that today. We're gonna do store, okay, and we don't really know anything about that second row, so I'm gonna do daily. Okay, now, do we wanna follow up with punch is the question, and maybe we do, and maybe it doesn't really matter which order we do them in, but sometimes I don't do that third word if I get enough information. So we know there's an I in the column, T and E in the top row. T and E in the top row. S, R, and E. No, S and R in the... Okay, so... I mean, we've got a couple letters in a bunch of them. D and A are here. This could be the D, potentially. That would be interesting, because then we'd have to have a vowel before it. We could do... Not sure about that. The T up here is not first or second, so it's most likely to be at the end. You could do like ET potentially. There's an I in the column here that's not second or third, probably fourth, but you never know. This could be an E at the end here because we do have the E's, or we could end with ER or ED or something. There's no Y. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do punch because I don't think we have enough information at this point. U and N are not good. Okay, so we've got a C and a P in the row, C and I in the column. There's an H, so we could do CH, something like cash with the A there. That could be good. This could be like, not civic. Something like basic, maybe? We do have an A in this row up here. Basic? This is gonna be BET? Yeah, I'm not liking that very well, but that doesn't mean the B is wrong. Could do something like, no, we can't do debit. No, there's no R. I was gonna say rebut, but it was one of our starting words earlier this week. Maybe not basic then. I don't know. Okay. Could do, I mean, instead of the A, you could do something like medic? Medic could work. I was gonna say relic, but there's no R up there. I don't know. There's quite a few things that could be still. All right, well, I'd like cash here, but I don't know what to do for the fourth row and column. We don't have much to go off of there. We need a D here. Interesting. If we end with C here, we could end with SC. But we need to have an R too, and that doesn't really work. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have any idea what I don't know. Usually by now I have some ideas for words other than just the one, but... Well, here's what I'm thinking. Let's do the S, because there's an S in this column. Let's do the A, because we know there's an A in the row and the column. And we'll try the I, but then we can't do an L. Let's do Saint, which will also, you know, I don't know, potentially rule out this spot for the T up there. Okay, well that wasn't terrible. The S and the I. And it did rule out the T. Okay, good. So there's an orange T, so maybe the T is here. Oh, there's a T. No, this is a T. This is a T for sure. There could still be a T up there, but this is definitely a T because there's the yellow here and there's the yellow up there. So that's a T. So something like spite, maybe? Could be. It's possible. TH here works. SC might work, but we need to have an R as well. I just don't know that that works, so maybe not cash. Thought that was going to be good. We could still have the H, though. H after the T. H after the S would work as well, though, actually. So, we could do AR. It could be like harsh or marsh or something. And we could have, our E could be here. An A there, ATE. That's not bad. E, what do we want to try? ER, maybe? Try something ER. There's no O or U or Y, so we don't have much in the way of vowels. We could still do an A here. Hater? Hater? We do need to have a T. Let's go for hater. Yes, all right, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So harsh or marsh is what I'm thinking. We need to have a T and an E, and the T is not at the end. It could be, it can't be first, second, or fifth. It's got to be third or fourth. I feel like either one works, but the C up here could be good. Oh, we do have red and yellow here. Maybe this is a C. Maybe? We could do tacit, which would be our T at the top as well. Okay, that's good. Here, oh, recap, of course, recap. Recap, what do we know about P? Oh, there's a P in that row. Okay, recap is good then. And then, what, like, it can't be super. There's no O or U, and we can't put an S at the top, but this is probably a vowel, but it's not an A, it's not O, U, or Y. It can't be an I, it would have to be an E. Which I think would have to be leper. That could work. We do need to have an L somewhere. We've got these white L's in here. Hotel? No, there's no O. Oh. There needs to be a D. The D would have to be here. That doesn't work though. Shoot. Could this be not a P? Maybe an M? Smite? Yeah, and then this could be edema and okay, so let's get rid of the E here. Let's get rid of this E, because I'm thinking this is metal, and then adage and a gate. Okay, I think that works. Okay, so we can do it in 4 if we just do the rows. I think that's what it's gonna be. Okay. There we go. All right, and then adage, recap. We're gonna recap and smite the puzzle. Okay. There we go. Well, as usual, once I kind of got a couple of words figured out, it all sort of came together, but man, it was taking me a while. The first few guesses, I wasn't getting anything, so. All right, well, anyways, there you go. Don't be a hater, I guess, and leave a good comment about how your solve went today. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.